Bortle here with another YCS deck profile over, whoa, myself. My goodness, this is our second YCS Premier Konami Yu-Gi-Oh! Event top of 2018. We're finishing this year with a bang, with an amazing top, guys. Jeez, in a format with Goki, Altergeist, Sky Striker running around, we have Trickstars of all decks. The deck where so many haters, yo, you need to switch decks, man. You need to play a better deck, blah, blah, this, blah, blah, that. Well, I engineered my Trickstar deck with the ability to defeat all decks, okay? Any deck can defeat all decks, alright? If you play certain cards, if you create the certain side deck, you should be able to beat every deck in Yu-Gi-Oh! But there's just some certain decks, oh, I just auto-lose to that deck unless they brick, you know, blah, 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 this and that. But no. You need to get that mentality out the window. Throughout this video, I'm going to show you why certain cards were made, why certain cards were choose to be played in this deck, alright? And you're going to see the MVP of this deck too. Well, in all honesty, all these cards are MVPs, okay? But we're playing pure Trickstars with a little bit of spice, alright? And let's get into the video. Alright guys, so I'm playing triple Candina. That is correct, 3 Candina. I saw some builds that were playing 2, that is incorrect. You have to max out, man. Triple Licorice, that's also staple. Because we're playing Desires, so we need to max out the best ones we have to, you know? If you open triple Licorice and Candina, that's pretty much game right there, because you search the Reincarnation and summon all 3 Licorice, targeting that 1 Candina. Insane. And you play the 1 Lilybell, of course, because more than 1 is incorrect, although I've seen some people play 2. I don't know what you're thinking, but I would like to know. Alright, comment down below if you play more than 1 Lilybell. I really want to know what you're thinking. Alright, next we have triple Ash Blossom. Best hand trap in the game, no questions asked, man. It's just like best hand trap. You have to run 3, okay? There's some people that play 2, that's cool, but I always want to open this card, especially going first or second, doesn't matter. Draw and lock. This right here, 2-card combo with Reincarnation, your opponent banishes his hand, cannot draw. That's one of the win conditions for this deck, so you must play 3. You must max it out, okay? And it's very nice against the FTK as well, because there's so much draw power in that deck. So Draw and Lock is a really nice hand trap right now. And I've always ran 3, and I will always run 3 as long as Drill is a card at 3, of course. Next, these are supposed to be artifact scythes, okay? I was borrowing half my deck, so I had to return it, and these were the only cards I do not have. I ordered some online just so I can continue to play the deck and stuff. And anyway, so scythes. And next we play triple Light Stage, double Terraforming. Obviously we would play 3 if it was at 3. Double Scapegoat. This card just resolves games. If you can activate this and resolve it at the end phase, you're probably going to win. I had someone Solemn Warning this card. It was such a cruddy feeling. But sometimes you'll have to decide if you need to activate your Sanctum or your Scapegoat. And lastly, 3 Pots. I love and hate this card. It says draw 2, but you need to know that it says banish 10 cards face down 2 before you draw 2. So yeah, that's why this card's a little but you're maxing out on a lot of copies of cards in your deck, so it's alright. Yes, I did draw into Desires from Desires one time, and yes, I did activate it, and I ended up losing. But I had some situations where I banished the other pots with the pot, so Desires to 3 is pretty nice. Lastly, our traps in the deck. Trap Trick. This is from Soul Fusion. This card alone is nuts. The fact that you can activate the trap you get the same turn is ridiculous. It's insane. That's why you see Peleos play this. That's why you see some Altergeist play this. Now you're going to start seeing more Trickstars play this. This card is nutty. It is crazy. This is one of the win conditions of this deck. This deck needs to go first, and it needs to have it. That card alone makes it a triple, a 6 of Reincarnation or a 6 of Sanctum, which is the MVP of the deck. The reason why I top Artifact Sanctum. No dimensional barrier here. This is Artifact Sanctum, okay? Special Sight. It has two effects. If they twin twister it, I get to pop a card and Special Sight. You have to chain it, obviously, but it's ridiculous. This card's crazy, guys. Just said it. There's so many trigger happy people with Twin Twister. It's ridiculous. And of course, Reincarnation, because we're playing the Trap Trick. Obviously, we're playing Trickstars. Duh, you need this card. This card's insane, guys. You can activate the Graveyard effect as soon as it's sent to the deck. I was testing around with Foolish Burial Goods with Sky Strikers with this deck. It was really nice, but man, it sure did suck drawing into Metaphos Fusion with this deck because I could only pitch it from Nightmare Effects and with Twin Twister. So yeah, Reincarnation is just silly. With Draw Unlock, come on, guys, it's a no-brainer. This card, you're always gonna max it out. If it gets hit on the ban list, then it gets hit, and I'll figure out a different deck to play. Finally, right? I've only been playing with this deck for like a year. It's insane. So yeah, let's see what's up. So we have Infinite Impermanence is our next card. This card is nutty, and it's a 3-of because of Trap Trick. And Heavy Storm Duster. This card, oh geez, man, I can't tell you how many times people try to play around Reincarnation, and I have this bad boy set. I immediately popped the first two they set, which could be their combo cards, you know, their going off cards, Soul Charge, Monster Reborn, all that good stuff. I hit a lot of nice stuff with Heavy Storm Duster. And against Sky Strikers, this card's a really great card. Also, Altergeist, obviously, any other trap card decks, okay? Heavy Storm Duster is a really amazing card, okay? And this card is just very nice. And I can also get it with Trap Trick. I can get all my traps with Trap Trick. That's why this deck is nice. It's all 3-of because I'm playing Desires as well. So yeah, that's the traps right there, guys. Overall, it was 40 cards in the main deck. So 15 monsters, 15 spells. I'm sorry, 15 traps and 10 spells. Next, we have the Bortle package. Bortle Sword and Bortle Dragon. MVPs, obviously. Before this event, I was just playing Bortle Sword. I'm sorry, Bortle, but it is what it was. I was playing Sky Striker in the deck, and I opted for OTKs. But Bortle, this card is good for the long haul, okay, for grindy games. I actually took Nessies with Bortle from people that would just set up defense with it, you know. So this card is nice. It's in here for Thunder Dragons to take Colossus and beat them down with it, of course. So that's why this card is here. And I'm actually playing a lot more Link Force than normal, okay? And next we have our Cherries target, Isolde. Some people will fight and argue, yo, I only need Firewall to Cherry for that against that deck. Well, sometimes you need to hit Isolde too because they can still combo off with, you know, Isolde. But at the same time, you know, hitting Firewall is pretty nice, but it's very situational, guys, and it does happen, okay? Do I hit the Soul? Do I hit Firewall? I have Cherries. Which one? It really depends what you're facing. If you're facing the FTK deck, yeah, of course, hit the Firewall, man, so they can actually make a board. Anyway, that's why Isolde's in there, of course. And Firewall Dragon, another Cherry target, but it's also one of my favorite cards because I can still bust out Firewall OTKs out of nowhere. I actually did a loop during the weekend too, and the guy was like, oh, you're just gonna keep doing this? I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing it, man. He was pretty shocked. I guess he didn't see the loop before. And Topologic Bomber Dragon, before I was not touching this card, playing this card at all. You need to play this card, guys. If you're playing Mind Control and stuff, you have to play this card. It is insane. You just need 2+ monsters. Their unicorn and your monster makes it, okay? Or vice versa. Next, we play, let's show Link 3's Ningaritsu. Before this event, I was not playing this card because space was so tight. If you're playing Goats, you gotta play Ningaritsu, okay? It is an upgraded Scrap Dragon. You can chain the card you select on your side. If I choose Reincarnation, I can chain that bad boy and still do Ningaritsu effect. Okay, so that's why Ningaritsu's here. It's a really good card, okay? And it's pretty simple to make if you have Scapegoats. Nextly, we have Unicorn. Okay, it's pretty standard. It's if you had to choose between this and Ningaritsu, of course you're doing Unicorn all day, okay? Next, we have the Nightmare package, Cerebus and Phoenix. Really great cards, and you can actually steal games with them, of course. And why we play this Summon Sorcerers. Okay, look, we topped this event with Summon Sorcerers being legal, okay? Legal. That's the only reason why you see a lot more Trickstars in any other country top, because Summon Sorcerers is not a thing over there. In a couple weeks, it will be a thing, so you'll see a lot more Goki top and all that stuff if they survive the, ban list. But yeah, we play Summon Sorcerers here because we can actually OTK with it, okay? We can actually make Firewall more efficiently, okay? Because Scythe, Lancia, they're all fairies. All artifacts are fairies. So that's why Summon Sorcerers is easier to make. You only need that one Scythe and a Candina to search for Lilybell to special to summon Sorcerers. That's all it takes, okay, guys? And then you can use whatever... an extra creature to actually summon the other one, which will be the Lilybell, right? Yeah, because that's how we get the OTK. So check this out. Summon Sorcerers, have Lilybell right there. Use effect, bust out Licorice, it's negated, make Firewall, okay? Let the loop commence. Crash, special, add. Crash, special, add. Special, add, okay? There you go. Just don't mess up where you position the monsters, okay? Alright, on to the rest of the extra deck right here. Card is Holy Angel. This is one of my favorite Trickstar monsters right here. Not a lot of people play it. Why not? It's probably the best one as far as burn damage, as far as running over problematic monsters, and his other effect where it protects your Trickstar monsters that it points to by battle and card effects. Destruction though. It's a really strong card, guys. And to special it with reincarnation combos too, with Lilybell, oh man, you win games with this card. I OTK so many people with that card. That's why it's here. And of course, Link Rebo, Link Spider, because we play Scapegoat, so they're pretty standard. They're needed in the deck. And next are cherry targets, the rest of them, Kagari and Hayate. Whoa, why do you play Hayate over Shizuku? Okay, in a second here, I'm going to show you why. Actually, I'm going to show you why right now. Okay, so our side deck right here. Hornet Drones. Wow. The reason why we play this Hornet Drone is because of the two cards above. So again, Sky Strikers, you mind control their Shizuku, Hayate, whatever, right? Then you summon your Hayate, attack direct, send drones to the graveyard, and then summon Kagari on top of your Hayate. Boom, add Hornet Drone. Free plus, guys. That's the reason why we played the one Hornet Drone in the side deck. It's pretty nice, to be honest. Alright, next card in the side deck is the Pinkatrops. Hornet Drone was originally the third copy of Pinkatrops, but in all the theories and stuff, Pinkatrops at 3 might be a little overkill because you can only special summon one Pinkatrops the certain way to where it's a Cyber Dragon, alright? But it's an insane Cyber Dragon. This card is it's ridiculous. This card's needed in all side decks. Evenly matched, obviously, because we're playing Trap Trick and against Altergeist and Sky Striker. Ghost Spell. This card's a really nutty hand trap. As you can see, a lot of these cards are for going second because my main deck wants to go first. Alright, next we have Winter Cherries. Because I do not like Goki whatsoever. That's why Cherries is here. It's for Goki. Goki is a really hot deck. It's a really strong deck, and Winter Cherries hits Goki and Sky Striker. In our last card of the side, Mind Control. Okay, this is for Thunder Dragons and for Sky Strikers, obviously, so we can get our combo off with the Hornet Drone and Hayate, Kagari, all that stuff. So the side deck's pretty self-explanatory, to be totally honest, because it's all three of us except for the one random Hornet Drone, which is I was told like a OCG tech or whatever. So again, guys, please comment down below. I want to know what you think about this video. Throw some likes on this video because this is our second top, guys. We did it. We topped the YCS, a second YCS of 2018, guys, with Trickstars. All right. So this is it. This is how I topped. This is why I topped, because I played this deck. I made certain card choices. I changed decks last second at the airport upon arriving at Pasadena. All right, my buddies, which were Avery Foster, Sky Page, Cameron Neal, they were with me. Avery and Cam, they said, yo, why are you playing Sky Strikers? What does Widow Anchor do to Thunder Dragons? Oh, well, I'm supposed to negate and take. Oh, what are you going to do going first? How are you getting the spells in there? They've proven some valid points, so that's why I changed. This is the deck, guys. Hope you liked it. Bortle out.